Ladies and gentlemen, when Terry Copley came up through the ranks in TV stardom, through TV movies and TV series, she could have been an ex Morgan Fairchild, but a change of pace and a change of personal outlook led her to find the Lord, become a born again Christian, and rejig her career after being a Playboy model and being, kind of eye candy in different shows. But Terry Copley had talent, and we're going to talk about her today in the most respectful means, and as well how NBC was trying to use her in a positive light to expand its primetime roles. Now, Teri Copley, American actress and model, best known for a role on the twice launched American NBC syndicated TV series We Got It Made, which premiered in '83. She also co-starred on the '85 CBS television series I Had Three Wives and was a panelist in the '89 pilot for Match Game 90. She also appeared in a very popular TV film, I Married a Centerfold, and a '92 film, Brain Donors. Now, she did pose nude and was a cover girl for Playboy for the November 1990 issue, which is a very common occurrence for TV actresses at the time. In the '90s, she became a born-again Christian and eased her way out of Hollywood. Now, in 2003, she released a book about her faith entitled Conversations Between a Girl and Her God. Now, married to Charles Wilhelm, she was previously married to rock musician and guitarist Mickey Free, and prior to that, late actor Christopher Mayer. She has a daughter from each of her first two marriages. Now, talking about that, We've Got It Made, it's a very, very interesting situation how NBC supported this series. Now, the original incarnation was on NBC from September 8th, '83 to March 10th, '84, and in first run syndication and NBC, early evening from September 11th, '87 to March 30th, '88. Now, in both incarnations, Copley plays a young woman who works as a maid for two bachelors in New York City, then played by Matt McCoy, replaced by John Hillner for the syndicated version and Tal Villard. The series was created by Gordon Farr and Lynn Farr, and the executive producer was Fred Silverman. Now, the '83 NBC version featured her in early 20s who applies for a housekeeping job in Manhattan. The employers are two bachelors, sort of like Three's Company in reverse, but mostly not really as ribald as that, and seem more, in fact, they're just all trying to get along in life. Now, when the series, after it was canceled in '84, got rejigged and first run syndication for the '87-'88 season as part of NBC's Primetime Begins at 7:30 campaign, in which the network's owned and operated stations ran first run sitcoms in the 7:30 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time slot to counter-program competing stations' game shows, sitcom reruns, and other offerings. Wouldn't happen in 2023 because most of these locations have Inside Edition, Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, or whatever. Now, the series was also picked up by non-NBC stations as well. Now, as they had with the NBC version, critics lambasted the series, and We Got It Made lasted only one season syndication. The series' final original episode was released on March 30th, '88, with reruns airing until the week of September 3rd, '88 in most markets. Strong guest stars: Elaine Joyce, Edie McClurg, Julie Brown, Scatman Crothers, Alice Ghostley, Richard Paul, Billy Bird, Joel Brooks, Jack Bannon, Peggy Pope, and Gene Kasem. Now, syndicated stations who picked up the series, 22 episodes, and 12 the syndicated stations, 88, Boston, Chicago, Cleveland, Columbus, Dallas, Detroit, Houston, Indianapolis, Johnstown, Las Vegas, LA, Miami, New Haven, New York, Orlando, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Rochester, Sacramento, St. Paul, San Antonio, San Diego, Tampa, Toledo, Washington, D.C., and West Palm Beach, WFLX. Now, first season, 22 episodes, second one, 24. Now, the idea of Copley not getting a last chance to be a superstar in episodic television, I think she was a very unique individual because she wasn't ditzy, but she wasn't overly intelligent either, so she's in between, like a 7 out of 10. And, blondes were big on NBC and ABC or CBS. Morgan Fairchild had said, now, but I'm surprised that she wasn't picked up by one of the spelling series later on in the 1990s. Would have been a good fit. But of course, her life went a different path. She found the Lord, and all the blessings to her, because, we live as best we can, understanding how to live our life. And she found her faith, because maybe she felt that was an empty existence, and it can be an empty existence of being a celebrity. But Teri Copley, again, a very luminous actress, had charisma, made some different decisions. I don't think people look down on her for doing Playboy, because a lot of people were doing Playboy at the time. But you can't do Playboy in 2023 because it doesn't exist in the same way. But she was, like I said, what really she saw, she knew she was well built, sold a few 100,000 copies of Playboy. But like I said, it is what it is. Everybody was posing nude for Playboy. Everybody, pretty much. Wrestlers and all kind of stuff. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the story of Teri Copley and NBC's efforts to make her kind of a small screen star with their second incarnation of We Got It Made. If you like what they're doing here, we're a vintage TV podcast. Let us know with a like, comment, subscribe, or share. And don't forget, as we say in the TV business, take two. Have a good one. Bye.